Hello everyone, my name is Clantis and welcome to the clan. So without further ado, let's get into today's video, which is tonight's video where I am reading your comments of the last video that I posted. So if you are interested in this type of content, please smash me the like button because it is triggering the YouTube algorithm to fetch me more clan members, honorable clan members. If you are new on this channel, I welcome you warmly and thank you for choosing this channel. Because here we laugh, here we voice our opinions, whether it's popular or unpopular, you have the right to. In fact, you are entitled to voice your opinion, but it must be respectful, mature, as well as taking a position to educate rather than to look down on anybody. Here, we do not diss each other, we do not disrespect each other, we talk to each other, not at each other. There's a difference right there. So thank you so much for choosing this channel. I highly appreciate you guys so very much. So let's get into today's video. As you guys know that the North Gauteng High Court was postponed once again because Advocate Mnisi has the state by, you know what I mean, and he demanded for photographs, he demanded for the cell phones. But in the comment section, I noticed that some people were saying, wait a minute, didn't they ask for cell phone and the downloads? And I'm like, that's true. Where are the cell phones? We only heard of the downloads. So then I thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe that is why the court started 35 minutes late. Probably because they were in chambers with the judge and they were pretty much talking about why the cell phones are not going to be submitted or why they are not in court or whatever the reason is. However, the defense will just have to do with the downloads. I'm not sure what took place behind the scenes because even the defense themselves, they did not register on record that they only got the they only got the downloads but did not get the cell phones as well. So that was very interesting reminder by some of you guys. I highly appreciate you saying that. And the other thing as well that was also said in the comment. Anyway, let's get into the comment section. Because I'm loving the comment section a lot. Yes, there are those that disagree with what I say. I have no issues with that. I like the maturity of it, and I also like the position to educate me because that is all that I ask you to do. That when you correct me, please educate me. Do not say things that are unwarranted. Because if you're going to say something unwarranted here, you get hidden from the channel. That's it. You will not get the opportunity to ever speak to me again. But anyways, let's get into the comments. The first one is from Nokwazi. Hello, Clantis. I really enjoy the way you narrated this case. Thank you so much, Nokwazi. And the way you laugh... I ended up laughing myself. One thing about me, you will know or you will see that I laugh a lot. So yeah, I will laugh a lot. And Sipari says, witnesses must repent and go to church and ask God to forgive them for lying under oath. Do you think they care? Honestly speaking, I think the only time a person really start thinking about God and repentance is when they are going towards their last days as old people and now they're starting to walk the straight and narrow. At a young age, they think they'll never grow old or anything could ever happen to them. So I don't know. Mtogozisi says, comments on TikTok live will kill you if you support the accused. Then I will ask them a question. Define support, because for me on this channel, I'm not particularly in support of anybody. I am in support of the of justice. Now, if justice is being trivialed with, or if there's a travesty of justice, of course I'm going to say something because yes, it's going to affect a human being, and in this case, it's affecting people that. It's clear they had absolutely nothing to do with Senzo Meyiwa's death. It's not like I'm supporting them or we are supporting them. We know that they are criminals, except for accused number 2. We know all of the other ones are criminals. They're convicted criminals. It's a fact. So now when they say we are supporting them, they need to define what does that mean so that I will get to understand their position. Let's go to more comments. And then we have Lerato. Lerato says, Zungu said that when he saw the firearm that was carried by Gwabini. Okay, and then it does that thing again where it does that 3 dots and I can't read the whole thing. But he asked him if that firearm is not the one that he used to kill Snako and was supposed to throw it to the river. Wow, that is something else. Mulifi says, after today's proceedings, I believed our favorite judge is following the media platforms. He is now and again throwing the words like, I don't want the people to say this court is not fair. Yeah, we picked that up. We picked that up too. The judge is watching. Someone else, I can't, what's the handle? Okay, I think the handle, because I'm in on the other side of the comment section where I can actually click, but then it gives me your handle without your name. But it says, user is JO2YO1QNY1Y. Clantis, I'm confused. Which gun was actually used to kill Senzo? Because the one that Zungu saw was given back to Gwabeni. And the ballistic team claim that the gun used is the one confiscated from accused number 3, which is in their possession. Please someone clarify this one for us. That is why I believe the defense said they will get their own ballistic expert to counter or maybe agree or confirm with the SAPS ballistic, which is Mangena. Remember Mangena, his testimony was stood down, and then while it gives an opportunity for the defense to get an independent ballistic. So I guess that your question will get the answer once this independent as well as Mangena, they compare notes. Then they tell us which gun actually is that one that killed Senzo Meyiwa. Bridget says, Mina Clantis, I would like to know what is going to happen to Zungu after he has finished his part in this trial. He is going to be charged for all his wrongdoing that we heard from himself. I'm not sure exactly what happens except for perjury. If you're going to lie under oath, of course, that is a criminal offense because you lied in court and misled the court. And then, of course, that is a criminal offense. But do you charge a witness? Remember, this person could have taken this secret to their grave. But because they were subpoenaed and then they are helping the court about certain information, and then you on the outside of that process and you are hearing these things, is it fair to go after them and then you charge them? Charge them for what? Because you did not, this is not a confession. And he can still also say, his defense will be like, no, I was not confessing. I was testifying about these things. I don't know if I'm making any sense. My thought is not well thought out, but it's along those lines that how fair would it be that Zungu now will, the Minister of Police or the Commissioner of Police or whoever goes after him simply because of what he said on the stand? I don't know. Please somebody educate me on that one. Can he be charged for alleged crimes that he may have implicated himself during his testimony? And how fair that is. I just want to know that. Sibanda says Jack Buthelezi is the one who testified about dancing. Oh, yes, Indlamu. Yeah, it was Jack Buthelezi. I forgot. I don't know how I forgot about him. Yeah, he's the one who talked about Indlamu. And then Khaukhelo goes, it's not looking good for accused number 3 because he might have some photos he might not want us to see. I wonder what your mind is thinking. Noni M podcast goes, hello Clantis, how are you doing? I'm very well, thank you for asking. I hope you're well as well. Indeed, it was eventful. I'm not happy with the defense only accepting the downloaded version instead of asking for the phones and do their own download process themselves. Like I said, that is why I think the court started late, because maybe they were talking about why the cell phones were also not submitted. Maybe there's a promise that the cell phones will be submitted at a later stage when they come back from recess. I'm not sure. But yeah, absolutely you are right. Because I also want to see the cell phones. The source is important. Nkulego goes, the teamwork of the defense is exceptional. Therefore, and others should take leave at this. I think therefore in them, because I was watching the old trial, I think it was, that guy is ballsy, I must say. He's very balls. Yeah, those are sort of lawyers that you want on your side, that will take on even the most fearful or the most feared of figures in our society. Lucky Ndlovu goes, wasn't the instruction from the judge that the state should also bring cell phones? Indeed. Tulile goes, when I see your videos, I press the like button even before listening. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tulile. And 8 people like the video. And thank you to all the people that also like this comment, because you are basically agreeing with her. I appreciate this so very much. Thank you. And then Lloyd goes, this is the best local channel I'm subscribed to date. Oh my gosh. My head is growing big. Okay. Okay. Nah. Stable. Thank you so much, Lloyd. I highly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Lloyd. And then Masibulele goes, Zungu or the accused, depending on who's lying, should be shaking in their boots. It goes either way. It's true, it could go either way, but I think the way the accused are so confident, I think there is a possibility that on the weekend of the 26th of October 2014, they may have been elsewhere and they may have taken pictures elsewhere, and that is why they also wanted those cell phones, the source of those cell phones, which might disprove everything that Zungu has already testified about. I don't know. I'm just rubbing my 2 IQs here, as you guys know. Valentine Zulu says, oh my God, you always deliver. Thank you. Thanks, man, for helping us understand. We appreciate your work. No, thank you for your support. You are the people that make sure that every single day I commit myself into creating these videos and then deliver them as I understood them and as I see things and observe. I'm not saying that I'm correct. I'm not saying that I'm an expert. I'm not saying that I am a lawyer or the judge or any of that. I just happen to be a human being with a brain that is very active. So if it sees things and perceives things, it kind of like chops them down into a way that I would understand. And that is why I create these videos. Because clearly, there are a lot of people like me. That is why you watch, because you too, your brains are working. And then you are rubbing your IQs and maybe some few things are a little bit confusing. And then you come to my videos and like, oh, I get what you mean. That is because me, not anyone else, me, the way I understand them. And then I'm able to say it in the videos. So yeah, I don't claim to be correct. And then we go to Wendy, I think it's Wendy. Yes, Mnisi was indeed super demanding both the manuscript of the statement of Zungu and the photos. I still question the profession of this Zungu, honestly. Forgive me if I'm too weird, but really, a police officer? No, you're not being weird at all. Trust me, this is the same thing that I ask myself, like, okay, is there more than meets the eye with this Zungu guy? Because I think there is more than meets the eye. The fact that he goes and he hangs out Nkabi. You are a police officer and you are hanging out Nkabi. I think his service pistol needs to be investigated, and the bullets that may be found also in some other crime scenes, they need to be investigated. That's all I'm saying. Labs goes, they will be exonerated one by one. I can already see accused number 2 walking. I can also see accused number 4 walking. Now it's going to be accused number 1, accused number 4. Accused number 3, I think they're still pinning him down. Let's hear what the ballistics say. I think the ballistics are the ones that are going to help him together with the photos. Noni M podcast, I don't trust Baloyi and I need the defense to actually get the ball rolling with double checking every single evidence the state says that they are in possession of. I agree. Fully agree. Oh, I found this one to be very interesting from Kululego. Talk about the case involving FBI and SAPS in Mpumalanga. Why did the FBI come to the Republic of South Africa? I had no idea. I did look it down and I saw some few things and I thought, let me look into it a little bit deeper and probably I will come up with a video concerning the fact now that there is going to be a lacuna between now and the 2nd of October. Is that a correct word that I use? Like, there will be this open space basically between now and the 2nd of October because, of course, there's not going to be, the trial. So we need to fill in that open space with something. I would like to hear what you guys would like to see. Evolution goes, none saw this juicy part coming. Judge state fake witnesses the quid pro quo game is already costing someone's career, if not life, even resignations. Great job to the host and kudos to the viewers who reminded the crooks that public opinion can change the situation. Indeed, everybody that is involved, kudos to all of you. Kudos to everybody. Faith says this case is tiring. I'm imagining her saying, this case is tiring. Yeah, it's exhausting. I must be honest as well. And then there's a user without a name, but let's go ahead and read it. Thanks for narrating the dance part. Oh, okay, Indlamu, what Indlamu means. I think this is Punyezwa, ne? I did see but your handle is not saying Punyez. The mistaken identity of the late Mgumeni. Why I always say Mgumeni? It's Mgumeni. And accused number 3, these people are messy. Corrupt constable, yeah. Oh, yeah, bro. I'm so sorry, I'm going to hell, I know. And then Gugu says Zungu is gun delivery. Right? Allegedly. In that bag was guns to deliver to Gwabeni. Yeah, because what was in the bag? Why would you leave your car and then come into a hostel? What was in the bags? Seriously. That is why I'm saying there needs to be an investigation with his service pistol. And any bullet that was found in any crime scene, it needs to be checked. Also, we need to check how many times he has requested bullets from the states and where these bullets were used. I don't know if they do something like that. That would be interesting. And demand his and was by Gwabeni allegedly. Charlotte says he stole them from Gwabeni's for. Oh, I was asking a question about Zungu taking photos. I think I made a mistake of saying he took photos from the accused instead of taking photos from Gwabeni's phone and without asking. And I still want to ask the question is, did he ask Gwabeni to send photos from Gwabeni's phone to his own? And if he did not, did he have a search warrant? Because clearly he's a police officer going into a civilian's phone and sending things that he considered as evidence to be used where? And now that it's been brought to court, was there any search warrant that he handed or served Gwabeni to say, I need the photos in your phone? Mulifi says, Clantis, didn't he say he got the photos from Gobini. Okay, you are also confirming that's what he had said. I agree. That's what he has said. Lorinda says, "Hi, Clan. How is everyone doing? Hey, what's up, girl? How's Durban? I miss Durban." Buiso says, Buisiwe. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Buisiwe says, "You, I'm late. I was missing Clan home." You guys are gonna, my head is gonna get big. I'm warning you. Lydia says Baloyi was not happy. You looked rather very, very worried to me as well. Okay, we do read body language. We might see body language differently. I saw some comments yesterday disagreeing with how I was observing. I'm never going to disagree with what you observe. What you say you observe, that is you that observed. When you come and say, I disagree with your observation, okay, then you disagreed. Tell that to yourself, because I'm not going to disagree with your point of view. I'm not going to do that. I will just say, if you want to share it with me, I will say to you, that's interesting. But tell you that I disagree with your observation, that means something is not right with my comprehension. Faith says, Clantis, with your infamous hoodie, are you talking about Najwa Peterson who murdered her husband? Oh, I said there's a case that I want to cover about this lady whom the court ordered that she be released immediately after serving, I think, a couple of years for drug dealing in the Western Cape. So I'm not quite sure if she also murdered her husband. I'm not sure. I'm still going to look into that case because I think she was released today. Siapahi, witnesses must repair. Okay, we already read that. Faith Goes and Danzi was a leader in Damu dancers in Foslo. Yes, I think that's what Buthelezi said, right? I know that Buthelezi, he said he was a leader. Himself was a leader of a group. I don't know if you guys have ever attended this Indlamu. If you want to attend an Indlamu, go to GP's Town by the station. There's an open park there. Every Sunday, you will see them there, like the bunch of people just filled up there, and Indlamu is going on. Like I'm Zulu, of course, I've been there, okay? Because I enjoy watching such things. Chukua says Zungu, he just be jealous with this guy. He see their life come brightness, especially 1 and 2. I don't like this witness. There's a chance that he is jealous of them. Maybe they were succeeding, they're working in the mines and probably earning far more than he is earning as a constable in the SAPS. I don't know. Because one of the things that you also must learn about these guys who do this in Damu, I don't know if you've ever seen their attire. Brandwood pants, Pringle shirt, and Cavellas. They're like, when you actually do calculations from head to toe, you're at least calculating around 20,000 rand on these guys' bodies alone. So maybe he wanted a Cavella, a Pringle, and Brandwood, or whatever the case might be. I don't know. There's a chance that he might not like the fact that a young person like Untanzi and also the other one, Umuzi, was, dressed better than he does. I don't know. We don't know. We're just speculating. And then the last two is Maria. Maria says, what about Ntanzi's statement that he, with Advocate Baloyi, which Advocate Ramosipile already asked from the state from 2022. Also, there's a statement that Baloyi is supposed to submit it to Ramosipile. But why Ramosipile and all the other ones are not asking for outstanding documents? Because I think the state is counting on the fact that they may be forgetting, and now he's having a judge that is defending him and says he's not going to jeopardize his career that he's built over the years, and yet there are outstanding information. He must just say, I don't have it, or I'm gonna withhold this information according to whatever section or a piece of law that allows him to do that as a state. I don't know. And then the second last comment is from Zinhle Sizwe, the liar Zungu. You're giving him new government names. And the last one is from Keith, the tribe. I am the first. I see you, Keith. Thank you so much for coming through. I highly appreciate it. So those are the comments for tonight on this video that I uploaded not so long ago. I highly appreciate you guys so very much for participating. Continue to give the videos a like. You smash the like button because it triggers the algorithm to fetch more honorable members of the clan. Once again, I highly appreciate you. Thank you so much to everybody as well that is sending positive vibes my way. I do see your emails coming through as well. I highly appreciate that. And I know I never asked you guys of this. Follow me on Instagram as well. It's the same name as my channel, just that it's Clantis _ Dumakude. If you enjoy seeing weird, cringe-worthy, weird things that I do, if you think my shorts are anything to go by, you should go check my Instagram. Yeah, you can go and follow me on Instagram. Usually people that communicate with me, they go to Instagram, go to my DM. I do respond. I may not respond today or tomorrow, but eventually I will respond to you because I get a lot of DMs. You guys already know that I also have another channel where I do YouTube education. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, give it a like anyways. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. My super thanks are turned on. Thank you all so much that are supporting this channel financially. Thank you guys, you are the best. I highly appreciate you. Leave me a comment down below because these comments, we are going to be reading them. Tomorrow I'm going to put the poll that you guys are going to vote on regarding the name of this segment. So over the weekend, you'll be voting, and then sometime Tuesday, Wednesday, then I will announce the official name of this segment. I am looking forward to it. And of course, on Saturday at 5 p.m. I go live. We're going to talk about all the shenanigans that happened this week. I highly look forward to seeing you there, interacting, laughing, getting entertained. And then I'm going to also post the link so that you can video call through, and then we have a good time. I highly appreciate you guys all the time. Share this video far and wide. Thank you all for watching. See you next time with a new video. Goodbye.